We're now recording, Tom.
Oh,
This is going to
okay.
be a
Hello.
shorter show because we're both busy people today.
Got busy things
But
to
you
be
can,
busy about.
but you can still grab a cuppa, okay?
A very quick cuppa that's already pre-made.
Yeah, microwave it,
Drink
okay?
my
Because we're
H2O.
on now. Here we are. And as you can see, it's a different graphic. I've already said this once. That was a rehearsal
During my
again.
rehearsal.
No, we have many rehearsals, don't we?
hmm
But yeah, it looks different now. It's actually red than the yellow stripes are red from before, which looked a bit cheap. And we don't want yellow.
Howard colours.
Yes, Tom, exactly. I couldn't have said it better.
Yeah.
You, you cut off there.
Okay. I'll repeat that. Street. We don't want the colour yellow. It's the colour of a coward. So it's coward colours.
Yeah,
History.
yellow belly.
Yellow belly. Yellow stripe down your back.
Yeah, because we're not chickens.
Send it there. Send it there.
And that's the end. That's the end.
Send it.
Now let's talk about a game.
Yes. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace at
Wait,
Anfield.
wait, before I do that,
Oh,
the ticker says Chris,
okay.
the ticker says Crystal instead of Crystal Palace. We could talk about Crystal, but it might not help. It might help with Liverpool.
Right.
Maybe
Are we talking
Nunez.
about what person?
Yeah, maybe Nunez was on Crystal. Is why he went a
I think
bit
he
mad.
was on something.
He was. He
Yeah.
was on something.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah. I
We'll get to
got away with that one.
that. Mm.
Naughty. I
No.
made a mistake.
You did it on purpose so that we could do this little bit.
Yeah. That was
You did.
that was in the rehearsal.
Yep. And that worked. See, what we're saying now is something that we've rehearsed. So me saying this now and me doing that with my finger was rehearsed. All
Yeah.
this has been rehearsed.
Basically, this will never go out because it will always be a rehearsal. It's like
Yeah.
Inception.
How many times have we done this one? Well, it can't be too many because we only played Monday. But did we rehearse all of these possible results? Did we rehearse a winning version, a losing version?
We could have done that.
Don't know.
Oh, that Nunez
Yeah,
goal. Oh my God. That was spectacular.
fantastic.
I don't know how he did that.
And Trent's free kick that went in, brilliant, brilliant.
From his own half.
Yeah, and then Klopp putting a jetpack on and flying out of the stadium was like it was just insanity. It was crazy.
I know. And then you got the opposite. Ah, Nunez. You got a red card. Silly.
No,
Silly.
Nunez, what a dud that's. And then he just wouldn't. He refused to go off, and he started kicking players in the face, including our own players. I just thought it was crazy.
You know what? You know what I see? I see we could possibly do two versions before before a game.
Yeah, we could.
As long as
Should we
it's
do that one day?
as long as it's
See how accurate.
yeah, as long as it's like generic, we could kind of work it out. As long as as long as you're not too detailed with the actual goal or certain incidents. That's all.
Right, Charlie's gone now. It's a sad day. R.I.P. Charlie's stream. He's back.
Oh, I'm back. Yeah, it'll record me anyway. So I'm rambling anyway. Let's get
Okay.
let's get back
Let's
to
get
talking
into
about
the nitty-gritty
of Crystal Palace.
Yes.
And before the game, I said we'd win, but it wouldn't be easy.
That's right.
But we didn't know Gomez was
Well,
going
they
to
did.
be on the bench because
Right. Yeah.
he had an injury.
Injury scare. He did, and an injury scare for Henderson, so he couldn't start either of them.
Yeah, he had to be. They had to be cautious with him. Fair
Yeah.
enough. So we had Phillips.
Nat Phillips. Yeah.
I'm gonna say because he just came in out of nowhere. He wasn't terrible, but I was scared. I was a little scared.
He started off all right. He started off like an old school centre back.
Yeah,
He was clearing the balls. He didn't look too terrible, but there was a couple of times where he won a ball and he did this weird little turn, and he was get the ball back, so he'd end up just booting it out. Yeah.
yeah.
So he did that twice, and I thought that's not good.
No.
He's going to get caught out on that, and it showed his lack of pace. And having him up against Zaha was mental. But I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't say it's all down to Nat Phillips. I think Van Dijk had to do better there as well.
Do you reckon they should have swapped position?
Swapped over.
Yeah.
I think Zaha would have just swapped.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would just be stuck there.
Yeah, he won't go like, oh, I'm stuck here now.
Yeah. Oh no, you've gone over there now, and he's come here. Oh well, that's me ruined for the game. No, I looked at when you look at Trent and Fabinho, they both go. I think like Trent goes for the ball, but then he pulls out, and Fabinho goes in, and I think he tries to foul.
There was
Is it Eze?
There was 3 mistakes I saw that Fabinho sort of
Half-ass tackle.
Yeah, and then it went, and then
Trent didn't run back.
No, and then it got passed forward to Zaha and Phillips.
Yeah,
I don't know if he was trying to play the offside because he panicked a bit, so he was stuck there. And then for some reason, Van Dijk was running at one point. Then he suddenly just stopped. I felt like if he kept running, he could have got a tackle in or blocked the shot.
I don't know what either of them were doing. There's no understanding between them.
No, that's what was happening. There's no communication with those two.
Like Van Dijk, I don't know how many times he's played with Nat Phillips, but I don't think it's a lot.
No, he hasn't. So I can't blame Nat Phillips. He was just put in there. They were going to sell him at one point, and then they didn't because of injuries.
It's obviously not. He's not up to the mark for us. Yeah. If we're going to sell him, that means he's not up to the standard. Yeah, for Klopp. So to bring him in and then expect him to go up against the pace of Zaha was, I think, a bit crazy.
Yeah, a bit loopy.
It just seemed like a pre-season sort of. There's like I saw a lot of opinions.
A lot
about. Don't know why I'm doing that. About Harvey Elliott saying Harvey Elliott about I'm gonna cry. About Harvey Elliott saying that he was our best player and so was Diaz. And I think Harvey Elliott was okay, was good. But I think he might have the same problem that Van Dijk had last season, which was like he's worried about it. Yeah. So he's not 100% into everything. He did a Curtis Jones. He held the ball for too long.
Yeah.
When he had that chance to take a shot, he took too long. Yeah, there was passes where he held on to it for too long, so he had to sort of stretch out and make the pass.
Because they're not instant. Like try and just take a shot. They have to. They're very cautious, aren't they? They're very.
We need a few games to sort of build up to this. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. It won't be like we've got the Man United game, which is possibly the worst time for us to play them because they're crap, and we're not anywhere up to the level yet.
No.
So that could be a really tricky game. We're expecting it. Dummies are probably thinking, well, they just lost 4-0.
I,
Brentford.
I don't think
Brentford,
it's.
oiled machine. We're not right now.
I think truthfully, if they thought about it, it's not going to be straightforward. It could be straightforward, but I don't think so.
They're a mess right now. Like the club, ownership, everything. They're a mess. And so, really, if we were coming at them after 2 wins,
Mm-hmm.
they're in for a pasting. Yeah, it might be like 10-0 or something crazy. But now, 2 draws where I know it's not a great result, but we were losing and had 10 men. So I'm glad we got something out of the game. But
Yeah.
we're going into that Man United game. Maybe it'd be better for us. Maybe we're now not quite the favourites like we normally are. The past few games that we've been playing.
What do you reckon the pressure's going to be off us? Or
Um,
against
no, no.
Manchester
There's
United?
no, no. There's never that. It doesn't matter where we are in like in it. It could be the year 5000 and we're playing on different planets now. Yeah, and it's still going to be the same. It's just the same. These games doesn't matter where we are in a league. It doesn't matter where we are. Yeah, but no, I think the Crystal Palace game showed a lot of problems with our. The injuries are just mental. Klopp brought it up himself, saying that like he thinks a witch came into the club, and he's like, didn't he say something about a curse? And I'm thinking, oh no, Jamie and the curse with Diaz. Like maybe it's true. Maybe Diaz is cursed.
Seems like it could be,
A goal. What's a goal? Mm-hmm.
He had to break that curse. Why not? He used all his force with that goal.
Yeah. After that goal, he looked like he was possessed.
Because to be honest, I thought we ain't gonna, we don't know that we're gonna score. Especially
Ever.
when Nunez came, we were still attacking them. It was like we had
Yeah.
more men on the pitch than them for some reason.
Yeah. I had confidence, a lot of confidence in us, even down to 10 men, because they were starting to waste time at that point.
I don't think Luis
Even over the
Diaz
ball.
was that bad. They said he got better when the sending off happened, but
Yeah, I think that. I think the first half he was too cautious. He wasn't quite as free to like go at players. He would cut in, he would come in and he'd go back and he'd pass it sideways. Yeah, he wasn't going at them enough. He's getting marked obviously, and they were playing the low block. I hate that. So they're all packed in their defence, yeah, which they're gonna do. I have no problems. Even the pricky defender, Anderson or whatever his name is, even though he was winding up Diaz the entire game, that they were both playing together. Yeah, yeah. He's just doing what he can, to try and disrupt him, try and disrupt us. So
exactly.
you can't blame the defender. He was doing his job, doing a bit of Robertsoning.
Yeah, it was winding our forward up, being
Yeah,
irritating. And that's what you do.
yeah.
Honchos
Because they
used to
know
do
the
it.
quality power.
Honchos used to
Yeah,
do it.
well, we've had players through the years that have done that.
Okay, Roderick.
You know, yeah, but Roddick did it to his own players. Robbie Fowler, he was
Well,
good at doing it.
and the mad fans decided to leave death
Yeah,
threats.
desperate
It's football, you lunatics.
psychos. Yeah, I blocked a load of people online. Yeah, had
Ut-
some discussions with some people.
Utter madness. What was mad was Nunez and his
Yeah,
sending off.
insanity. But he's wild
He got
right now. It's
provoked.
a bit,
He got
bit raw and
provoked,
rough.
but that's what that defender wanted to do. He wanted to irritate and get him a yellow or do something. But
Well, he'll learn from it. That's
Yeah.
what's going to happen. He's
He's
going to
young.
learn from it, and next time it won't happen. Yeah, he's 23. You know, I'm guessing he's played some like street football where you just headbutt. If they do that. Yeah, he's got to get that out because
Well,
Klopp
he
will not
was
put
in a
up with that.
professional league previous to this,
Yes,
so
yeah,
I doubt he
and I
he,
don't
he
know how
didn't
many
do.
times he was sent off.
Yeah. Hmm. But
I don't know.
it was madness because I didn't know what was happening. It just they said red card. I thought, this referee.
I missed it. I completely missed it.
Yeah, they
I
did
don't know what happened. Something like I looked at something or something else,
the
and I looked back, and
the
it was like red.
transition cut off and then went back.
No, 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 no. I literally was looking away. I looked away for a minute, and I looked back, and it was like red card. I thought, red card for what?
Yeah, because
What
Luis
the fuck?
Diaz was doing a bicycle kick, which for some reason it was annoying me because everything was annoying me, and
Yeah,
I thought, how is he gonna score like that? And then it was like red card, what?
yeah.
And then I
But it
looked,
was building up. It was
yeah,
building up through the game because if there was that part where they both collided again, and I think Nunez did like a sliding tackle, yeah, but that went through him a bit, and he was lying on the floor, yeah, and Nunez went over and slapped him, like did a really heavy slap on the hip, yeah, like there you go, fucker, yeah, like, that's what it was.
why didn't he just keep doing that instead of he just did, I think he just thought I don't care now, I'm just gonna.
I'm not sure he meant to like headbutt like that, yeah. I'm not sure he meant to be like, you know, all right, Jimmy, yeah. I don't think he was trying. I think he the defender. So when he turned away, the defender got really close to him, like grabbed him on the shoulder, and when he turned, it was right there. Yeah, I
Say
think he was going to do the nose to nose thing like that. Yeah,
say it again.
right. Did I not make any sense then? So
Yeah,
so he was turned this way. The defender touched his shoulder, like was like doing this. What are you doing?
yeah,
He turns around. Defender's already right at his face. Yeah, so
yeah,
he's like that, and I think he just reacted. Yeah, I think he's going to do the nose to nose thing. Yeah, or the head to head like that.
yeah.
And the defender was like, "Oh,
That brushing heads, weren't they? Like pushing their heads.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah." So I don't think he was really going to be like, "Whoosh," yeah, like Honda or something. But oh, I did hurt my head then. But yeah, it happens. Look, do things.
It
They're
does.
trying to say he's like, oh, he's like Suarez. Suarez never got sent off for us. Yeah, he didn't get sent off.
If he got
This
sent,
is
if he got sent off, he'd do it on purpose.
yes, the only times he ever got sent off. Sent off. I just wet myself silly. The only times he got sent off was when, yeah, he was looking for a move. Got the old teeth out.
The
This is
Nashers.
going to get me to Barcelona. Crack.
I need out of this contract. Young.
Yeah, it worked though. It worked. It worked at Ajax. It worked with Liverpool. I don't know how it worked internationally, but something happened. Yeah, I'm not worried.
No.
It's just 3-game ban, isn't it? So he won't be for the Man United game. So I don't know what we're going to do setup wise. I guess maybe
Maybe that's a good thing.
yeah.
For some
Stick
reason, I think that might be a
Firmino.
good thing. I don't think he was terrible in that game either.
No, he nearly scored.
So I don't know where these people are getting that from, because he missed that chance. It happens.
Was this from Liverpool fans, or is this from opposition fans?
Nah, this is from mental Liverpool fans that are just having to go at everything because they're
They're just mental.
they're in such a panic now.
I know. So what? We're 4 points behind. The season's over. Like,
You know what I'm gonna say?
shut up.
So what? We won't win the league. Are you
That's
gonna?
what I've
Are
been
you?
doing.
Are you gonna die? No. Shut up.
Here's the problem. We've got a lot of fans that are young or started supporting Liverpool back in like the 2000s. Yeah,
Yeah, well,
and so
I
they've
did
not really
say
been
that.
success.
I have said this in the other
Yeah,
episode. So,
but their attitude is not. They're not supporting the club. They're supporting the position that we're in.
yeah.
So you get that type of fan. So when we're not in that position, those fans will disappear. We won't see them anymore. But we obviously want to keep winning. Like we all want to win. These people are dumb. We want to win, but we're realistic. Yeah,
It can't always
we're
happen.
realistic.
Yeah, we want to
No.
win all our games and Nunez to be top scorer with Salah, and we win the league, Champions League. That's what we want.
Yeah,
They're the two main cups, but it doesn't work that way.
but
You can't always have
there's
that.
nothing saying that we can't do that now. There's nothing. We did it last season.
Yeah,
All we're missing now is Mane, really. And yeah, we are missing Mane. But that the attitude that he brought. Remember, we went through all that in the last thing. But we're going to try a different style. Still be three up front, but it's going to be an actual striker up front who's going to get in the box. And
yeah.
so I'm not worried. People they're overreacting as per
They are,
usual.
because after 2 games, 2 draws, they're saying the league's over now.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. Those people give up on everything. They must give up. I don't know. On
Then just give up on life if you're just going to say that for 2 games. Oh,
yeah,
what are they
I wouldn't
like?
want them playing Uno or
Oh, the milk's off. I give up with milk. I give up.
That's it. Last time I'm having milk. No breakfast ever again. That's it. That's their attitude. These people are just. Must be a horrible world they live in.
Hmm.
They watch an episode of something that they like, and then something happens, and the transmission goes off.
No,
That's it. Never watching it again. That's it.
or one of the
It's the
characters
last episode.
dies. Oh, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, but that actually happens though.
I'm not watching anymore, which does happen.
That's it. I'm done.
It does annoy it does ruin the series. If it's a good character.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So that I can understand.
Hmm.
But it's not
Those people are right. We'll allow that.
It's not the end of the world, okay? We just drew with Crystal Palace, who aren't a bad side anyway.
No, and they did give Arsenal a tough game. It wasn't quite, the scoreline was 2-0.
And Fulham, didn't they draw as well in their other game? So it's not like they just gave up.
No, they're drawers. They like to draw.
I just hope these teams play well against Manchester City. That's all.
Yeah, I hope they put in the same level of
put
performance.
some effort in. Do it for the fans. Okay, don't just give up.
Just mark De Bruyne. Or didn't we sort? How did we pronounce his name? It's De Bruyne. De Bruyne, isn't it? Kevin De Bruyne.
I thought it's De Bruyne. That's what everyone
Is it De
keeps
Bruyne?
saying.
I can't remember. I swear we went through this last season.
He's their best player, and if you mark him, chances are they'll pass to someone else who will score now. They'll
Well, no, there is that possibility, but he has been their best performer this season, and it's been 2 games.
De Bruyne. He is good, but mark him. It may give you a chance.
Way too much space. They give him too much space. Don't they give our players space?
De Bruyne, aren't you a Liverpool fan?
He's dead to us now.
Yeah.
Dead to us.
So
I think when we play him, we're going to win.
Yeah.
So that's another thing Klopp said. He said to win the league this season, they're going to have to actually beat Man City once in the league to do it. So that's what he's aiming for.
That's all it needed. One of them wins, and then we've got it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get in a midfielder.
Maybe we will. Let's wrap it up.
That wasn't that wasn't me saying let's wrap it up. I yawning.
Tobbs ready to sleep. I was ready for bed. So
Yeah, I am.
let's wrap
Yeah.
it up so Tom can lie down and sleep.
Hmm. I don't think we really analysed too much of the game. I think we just moaned about some players, said that we're going to win. We're still going to win it.
I've said
It's
this
fair.
online that I don't think we played that badly in that game. We
No,
passed really
no.
well.
First half, we were all right.
We had a lot of possession. We were pressing. The trouble is, we couldn't shoot. We sort of we were out of ideas as soon as we got in front of the goal. I don't know why. I don't know why that is.
Yeah. No one's putting a ball in.
Too many
That's like
passes to the goal.
Trent was.
Yeah.
Trent was doing some nice balls into the box though. You know, there was positives of Tsimikas came on, and he's like one of his positives is delivery, and he was terrible, putting in these balls at so high, it was ridiculous.
They had got Milner, but I think
Milner
Milner.
was all right.
I have no idea why they're having to go up. Milner wasn't bad at all.
No, I think Milner is better as a sub now.
I think
Yeah,
people are just
like he would have been better
angry.
coming on in that game.
People are just angry at the moment, so they're gonna
Of course they are.
pick
They
on.
want a midfielder. That midfielder that they themselves link to our club,
Yep.
not the club. It looks like he's going to Wolves, and so they're having a temper tantrum about that. You know, the world has exploded and they're dying.
What do you think about Henderson coming on?
But he was good.
Yeah.
There's no problem with him. I thought Elliot sort of ran out of gas. I thought his size sort of went against him a bit.
Do you think he needs to beef up a bit? So put some weight.
He just
on?
needs time.
Yeah.
He just needs time. I think he might have lost a little bit of confidence with his injury.
Yeah.
He's a bit worried about that.
Yeah.
So that's every player. It happens to every player. So
that's what I reckon.
Look, we give us 5 games.
I think
and let's see what happens after 5 games.
Well, Henderson, it sort of stopped Henderson doing certain things when he got injured.
Do you remember the last game? What I said about Henderson, that he plays to what the opposition are doing at sometimes. Yeah. Now we didn't have that in this game in the first half, and it showed. We didn't have that. We were playing our game and we were going at them. I think Henderson coming on, he didn't do that, which was the plus. He came on and he did the job he was meant to do.
Yeah.
A bit more direct, which is what we needed. I don't know what we're going to do about the Man United game. I don't know who we're going to play up front. Is Firmino going to be fit? Will we play Carvalho up there? You know, we don't know because we haven't got Origi now. We haven't got Minamino. So is it going to be a change of formation? Who knows? Could be something exciting. Could be Elliot behind Salah and Diaz or something like that.
It's going to help. Yeah, because of the injuries, it's helping Manchester United a bit, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but what can we do?
And the red card. Here you go. Here's something extra for you.
Yeah. Well, look, that's why I said that we're not. Maybe that us being the favourites is sort of gone the other way a little bit. So it's gone a little bit more favour in Man United. So the pressure's a little bit off us. Going into that game.
I think the Crystal Palace game we started to look a bit better. Like each game we're getting a little better, aren't we? Especially passing.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't been.
Oh, and Gomez. We didn't mention Gomez.
Oh yeah.
He looked excellent.
Yeah, because I thought he was going to start, and then that's when I thought, yeah, we'll probably win this game. But it didn't. It didn't happen.
Think you could blame Klopp for that goal, but because he played Nat Phillips, yeah, knowing that Zaha is that quick, and you could blame him for that. But he had to. He couldn't play. He didn't trust playing Gomez and getting him injured because he's got history of injury, isn't it?
And not only that, we've had quite a few injuries, so it'll be another injury
Yeah,
if he gets it wrong and played him from the start. But when he did
yeah,
come
and you
on,
get
he was really good.
yeah
He was the positive we needed.
good, and he looked good on the ball. His passing was good, which I think was what helped with the passing with the rest of the team, because we didn't have like Matip's normal runs and then passing balls off. Like we didn't have that. We
No,
just had Van Dijk playing his long ball and taking that shot, and so yeah, Nat Phillips was just old school English Premier League 1993 centre back.
yeah. There you go, people. There's some positives.
Mm-hmm.
All right, have that with a sandwich.
Yeah, come on, let's be positive, people. Look, we're going to beat Man United. It'll be the first win of the season, and then we go onwards.
Onwards and upwards.
Please.
Would that mean they'd lose 3 games in a row?
Yes. And then they sack their manager again because of a result from us.
Always, isn't it? Oh, don't lose
Yeah.
against Liverpool. You're sacked.
Their club's messed up, really messed up at the moment. There's infighting between the players, senior players, ex-players, and management. It's like supposedly Alex Ferguson's lot and the new lot are colliding. That's why it's all messed up with transfers and everything. Keep it going, guys. They should have booed.
Sorry, guys. We're going to wrap this up in a minute, okay? But give me 1 second. Tom will be right here. Well, what do you reckon about the game ahead, the Manchester United game? Are we going to get a result? Are we not? Who knows? But we got to be positive. And we got to be positive online to the players. Because that'll push them forward. If we're all positive. Here we are. Here's Tom. Tommy boy. And you're back, Tom.
Yeah, made it a lot. I was about to say something horrific. You know what they should do with Alex Ferguson? They should tell him to, and then it cuts.
Tell him to.
Tell him to finish at the club. No, he's doing a great job. Keep doing it, Ferguson.
What about other
Keep causing
people? What do you think the game's... What's going to happen in that game? In the Manchester United game? Will we get a result? Will we lose? Is it over?
But we'll get a result. We'll get a result. Win, lose, or draw. It's a result, yeah?
Yeah, but...
yeah. Gonna win. I'm not worried.
Will we get the right result?
Yes. If we put tall players against their centre back, we're winning. Yeah, they got is it Martinez? The new centre back they signed from Ajax. He's a dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah. 5'9", I think he is. Something like that.
That's when we need a tall forward.
Yeah. Well, Firmino is 5'11".
Is he? He's 5'11".
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I don't think we've got anyone. I don't think we've got anyone that's tall up front.
No.
Other than Nunez. Origi's gone. I don't know who. Do you know what? It's going to be down to someone. Do you know the goal's going to come from? This is my prediction. Van Dijk.
No. Elliot with a header.
Elliot, yeah.
Yeah. And he scored.
Two dwarfs.
We've won the game in the 96th minute.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
We'll see.
There you go, people.
We'll see.
Well. Big game.
But anyway,
game.
that's it.
But anyway, again.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's it. That's it.
Anyway,
I'm sick of this.
that's
now.
it, people.
Sick of it.
Yeah.
Sick of this.
We'll see you after the Man United game.
Yeah. Cheering and gloating.
We'll have more
hopefully.
energy. We'll have more energy on that one.
Yes, and no more rehearsals. This is a
No.
rehearsal, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll have the real show next week.
We will. It'll be smoother. Jokes will be better.
Yeah.
More punch in them.
Yes, until then. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.